Hey everyone, welcome to the NFC East predictions. I'm very excited for this one as it's probably going to be my closest division after the AFC North, and it will be a bit of a surprise for a lot of people with what I have one of the teams going. So stay tuned and let's get started. All right, guys, before I get into the surprise stuff, I got to start with the Giants because honestly, we know Giants realistically are not going to make it anywhere. I'm not high on them at all. To start, I gave the Vikings the win over them. These are two like really bad teams right now, but I just gave it to the Vikings, and you guys can see what I did for the NFC North uh, predictions in my last video. And yeah, Giants versus Commanders. I'm gonna give it to Commanders. Commanders are that team that I'm talking about. This is the rankings I have based on the previous video. So if you guys want to see be caught up with every specific game and matchup, you can check out the other videos. Giants Browns. I gave it to the Browns. Browns are just better. Um, Cowboys Giants. I think it's fair. I give it to the Cowboys, and I'm gonna give it to the Cowboys for both of them because literally, like, ah, they just Giants after that week one last year where they lost like 40-0. Like, I just can't in good mind give it to the Giants at all. So Giants Seahawks. We'll give it to the Hawks. I think that's pretty fair. Eagles Giants. Again, I'm going to give it, you know what? Giants upset. There we go. Giants upset against the Eagles, which should be good for them. Um, Eagles, I'm a team I'm really not sure about. I think they could be one of the best teams in the league, and they could also miss the playoffs. And we'll see how I do this. Um, yeah. Giants, Steelers. I give it to the Steelers. Commanders, Giants again. Um, it's a tough one actually. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to the Commanders, I think. No, let's give it to New York again. I think that's fair. And then Giants Panthers, I give them the upset. I actually have them winning 3 out of their 4 right here, and that's their all the games I'm gonna have them win. So they beat they lose the Saints, lose the Cowboys again, lose to Ravens, lose to Falcons, lose to Colts, and then I'm gonna have them lose to the Eagles. So that will round out at 7-5, or I'm sorry, 4-13. All right. Now for the Eagles, here we go. So we already have the first part of this made out or completed. So I have them going 0-2 to start, losing Packers, losing to Falcons. Then I have them beating the Saints, losing to Bucks, beating Browns. So like start, it's like a pretty even start. They get upset. I'd say this isn't that much of an upset up here, really. They get upset here. They get, I mean, they got beat up in the playoffs. Um, beating Browns, upset against the Giants, but it is a divisional game. Eagles, Bengals, I have them winning that game, which is a pretty good win for them. Beating Jaguars, which not high on the Jaguars this year. And then here we go. Eagles, Cowboys. Now, I'm going to give this one to the Cowboys, but I think, yeah, I think splitting is fair with these two because that's what happens a lot, and they're both like really great rivals to see. And I'm gonna skip the Commanders games for now, and I'll show you guys why after this. Um, Eagles Rams. I think. Hmm. Interesting. I'm gonna give it to the Eagles. I don't. I've been kind of destroying the Rams recently, but that's the last division, so I'm excited for that one too. But have them beating Pittsburgh because they always beat Pittsburgh in Philly. Beating Ravens, which is a good upset for them, and getting upsets. Yeah, have them. I don't see them very consistently, but I'm gonna leave this here. at 9-6 for now. And we're gonna go ahead and jump into the Commanders really quick. Um, we got Bucks, Washington Giants. Again, I think pretty predictable results here. I have them upsetting Bengals and the Cardinals. I'm gonna have them beating the Cardinals to go 8-5, losing to Browns, losing to Ravens, beating Panthers, beating Bears, which is a huge rookie matchup, which should be fun to watch. I have them losing to Giants in an upset, but it's a divisional game, beating Steelers in an upset. Washington and Eagles. I'm going to go ahead and pick the. I'd say. Oh no no, we're waiting on that. Um, again, I'm gonna have a split for the Cowboys here. Let's do this one. And then, okay, I had them beating the Titans and beating the Commanders, or the Titans. So I have them losing 2 games here. They should beat the Titans, I think, but that's how the game works. Um, and beating Saints and beating Falcons. So now these are 2 teams. So I want to see what happens. It does. Okay, if they split, they go that. Okay, let's try to see something. Um, I think would they make the playoffs? I don't think so. That's what I'm gonna do. I think what I'm going to do is give it. I'm gonna give the. Hmm. I don't think that's fair. I think what's fair is for me to give these 2 teams a split. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give these 2 teams a split, but I'm gonna have the Commanders with a surprising 10-7 record and have the tiebreaker over the Eagles. But let's finish out the Cowboys to see. So Cowboys beating Browns, losing to Saints um, in an upset, losing to Ravens, not really an upset, beating Giants, beating Steelers, which will be a really good game at Acrisure, beating Lions in an upset. I'm gonna have them losing the Niners, and then that is their whole schedule done, which is crazy that this division I had going insane. We'll get there. Cowboys, Falcons, Cowboys beating them. Eagles, Cowboys winning. Texans, Cowboys, Texans winning. And then the split with the Commanders and the Eagles. Beating Giants, beating Bengals, beating Panthers, losing the Bucks. And them going skidding out at the end. So they're doing their usual, fall off playoff time. But I'll have them take the division. So that's how I'm actually going to round it out for this division. I'm going to have the Cowboys go 10-7 to win the division. And the difference being, I think the divisional matchup, yes, the Cowboys are the only teams I had sweeping the Giants. So that could be the difference, the Giants. The Commanders winning or making it in at 10-7, and at least for now. And then right now, the Eagles are outside looking in, waiting for the last division I have to do at 10-7, and then the Giants are just trash at 4-13. But yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching the NFC East predictions. I did throw in that surprise Commanders pick, and I know a lot of you are going to be questioning that, but it's just a team, and I went with it. I'll be rooting for them, and I'm excited to see what they can do. As for the Eagles, we'll see. They could definitely do better. I definitely expect them to be pretty solid, but we'll see. Cowboys, and you never know. Giants will be horrible. I don't think that is a hot take at all. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We only got one more division to go, and I'm really excited to get it all done. See you guys. Bye.